Okay, getting that swig in before as we start.
I will be swigging it up as we continue on. Not for too long though. It's only 8 ounces.
Well, I'm wondering if should we talk a little bit or just get into it or get things started?
Get into whatever you want to get into. I'm down.
It's funny. Wait, how did Gemma know about the diarrhea? That's not been talked about.
Wait, what the heck? Really? That's odd.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the behind the scenes has not been.
Maybe Chicken did talk about it via text. I mean, post.
Oh, I don't know, but
I mean, I'm skimming the above comments over here, looking for clues.
Well, look, I'll just say that diarrhea is part of.
It's in the air.
I guess it's in the air. Diarrhea is in the air tonight.
Diarrhea is in the air. Da, 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 diarrhea.
Oh, that's funny. I was thinking to myself a completely different song. I was thinking, diarrhea's coming in the air tonight. I was thinking more like that,
That'll work as well. By the way, I don't know if
we don't have
I just sang as an actual song. I just
you were making it up. Okay, I got it.
Well, I feel like there's got to be a song out there that goes, "Love is in the air, da 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 da, diarrhea is in the air."
Wait, I mean, strangers? You're thinking "Strangers in the Night"?
Oh, maybe.
Diarrhea in the night.
Or what if it was like "Strangers diarrhea"? Da da da. It's like some stranger's diarrhea.
Stranger's diarrhea. I flushed it down and then I had regrets. But I'll say this: Laura and I do not have diarrhea, just so people know. Right?
Yeah. No,
well, I don't know. Maybe you do have diarrhea.
I've never had it. Why is that funny? It's totally.
I've never had it. I've heard about it. It sounds interesting, but
I've heard of it.
I've heard of diarrhea. I've never experienced it.
I've heard of Chicken having a bit of an encounter.
No, it's the diarrhea. I mean, I don't know. Chicken will probably get into it on later on in the after show debrief. But yeah, there's some diarrhea in the air tonight, definitely.
Right. There is. Yeah.
But anything else? I mean, should we just start or what?
It's lovely. Sure. Yeah, why ever not?
Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to mention.
Well, I don't know. How's the weather down?
I'll give you guys a little hint about the episode. It's not going to be about the election, which is tomorrow, but should we briefly talk about that before we did you fill out you sending your ballot already, or
I'm gonna go in person tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm not trying to talk about anything. All I'm going to say is
I just hope the Republicans don't win the House, which is apparently the forecast.
By ballot I mean toilet. And I mean when filling it out.
Ballard.
I meant
toilet brand.
I meant filling it out. I meant going diarrhea in the toilet. Yeah.
Right. Did you know that Ballard is a brand of toilet that
Did you know that Ballard is a variant of toilet? No, I did not know that.
It is. It's not a great brand, but I believe it is a brand that you can get usually in a used form. I think our family might have had some Ballard toilets running through its household at one time.
Because we were full of used toilets.
Oh yes, we still are.
Well, our dad just thought, he's getting a deal. Dad's a collector. Right. No, he just would get these used toilets. What a thing!
I got a used toilet recently, actually, and it was a great deal. I did.
Really?
Yeah, I got a 2-for-1. I got a toilet and a sink and vanity, all for the low price of $75 for the whole thing.
I would not want to use toilet.
No, it was a very nice used toilet.
Even though I grew up with you,
it's barely used.
I grew up with used toilets, but
why would you not want to use toilet? It's totally fine.
Well, because I just think to myself, what a wonderful world. No, I think to myself that there might be, I don't know, bacterias and things that have grown over the years that are not even mine.
Right. I mean, it's a porcelain toilet that can easily be disinfected. It's not like a soaker-esque type of material that would be difficult to rid itself of various parasites, such as like a pant or a skirt or a couch.
That's pretty true.
Which you have gotten a used version of before, haven't you?
I have had used couch before. Yeah.
To me, a used couch is a much more, I would say, dangerous endeavor to embark upon than that of a toilet.
But my bare parts are not near that in a way. You know what I mean?
Aren't they? Aren't they?
Well, who knows? Maybe.
Think about it. Well, even if they're not quote unquote bare, underneath whatever it is that you have over that part of the body is bare underneath, isn't it?
I suppose so. We're all bare. We're all bare.
We're all bare underneath.
We're all bare underneath it all,
No, and I mean, you got that. If you are in possession of the potentially intense hazards of a soaker-esque piece of furniture or clothing, you are in a much more grave form of danger than I would imagine you would be with a used toilet that's been disinfected and fully blown.
Maybe so. I just know that some toilets, no matter, I mean, if you start to clean.
Yes, poo-poo on a couch, Alex Mansion animator. Sorry, animator. There was a time in our lives when sniffing public seats was a regular part of our lives.
Protocol. It was regular protocol.
Regular protocol. Yes, thank you.
I did do that, and I still
you smell something there. You'd be surprised. You wouldn't be surprised probably if you really thought about it.
If you go to a movie theater and you smell the seat before you sit down on it, you might just be a redneck. No, what I mean is, I don't know. You might just smell something like a butt.
Absolutely. I remember one time I went with you to a comedy open mic back in your early days. Mm-hmm. And I remember
remember
the person going in before you was seemingly extremely nervous, and I could see them sitting in the chair just going, kind of doing a lot of sort of nervous gestures.
Really?
And and I could see them kind of sweating, and they were sitting in this very spongy looking armchair. Mm-hmm. It was a coffee house of sorts, that has that sort of furniture. And I had been standing most of the time that we were there, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I'd love to just sit down. And that person's turn was up to go before you, leaving that chair available for as a potential seat for myself. But I hadn't really bought into the whole sniffing of seat phenomenon that you had been engaged with deeply up until that point. But I did notice the profuse sweating and sort of nervous energy that had been emanating from the person sitting there prior. And so I did decide in that moment to bite the bullet, as they say, and take a whiff.
Yeah.
And what did I smell but none other than unequivocal, plain, simple, and to the absolute pinnacle point of what can only be described as anal leak, or the man himself, stink ass. I mean, it stunk. It smelled like a poo. It smelled like a butt crack. That's the only thing I could say. I know it's old hat.
Old hat.
To me, I was like, oh my God, it really is real. I really smell this now. And I realized, well, that chair was the type of chair that would, if anything was going to stink like a butt, it might have been that chair, because it was clearly soaking up.
Even non-smokers, you can smell. I mean, did I say smokers? I meant non-soakers. Non-soakers have smelled such a stench. I mean, I've been there.
And it all makes sense. And when you really start thinking about it, it's like, okay, if somebody's sweating, they're probably sweating from various crevices in their body. And most people in their rectal cavities do have some remnant, not me, but like most people have some remnant of, doo-doo, otherwise known as poo-poo. Or some form of some sort of some form
of a caca.
I was gonna say some form of
they do have some remnant of a sort of a doo-doo, or
I was gonna say fecal matter, but to put it in more scientific forms, poo-poo.
More of a poo-poo, or some form of a caca, but.
Yes, and when that caca becomes moistened by a
sort of a sweat
gland that might be secreting itself at any given time, it only makes perfect sense that caca might then liquefy, thus releasing itself through whatever cavity be nearest. That cavity being that of course, the rectum, which most people have. I don't know. Anyway, point being, I mean, it was there. It's real. And then ever since that day, I realized it's a thing. And
you realize
it
Brent
might
was
be
right.
Brent was right. And it might just be worth taking that whiff before committing to sitting down in that chair, whatever kind of chair that may be. And wow, I mean, imagine buying an entire couch that could have been experiencing years of soaking up.
I learned of
anal leak.
I learned of this phenomenon. Well, I'd actually always noticed it throughout childhood. I always noticed, where is that smell of a butt? It smelled like
it probably was just coming from somebody's butt that was next to you, probably
something. And I always wondered, where does that butt smell come from?
Well, kids smell like butt.
Yeah, well, they do.
A lot of times.
And actually, I probably smelled like butt too myself a little bit when I was younger, maybe, because whatever. Anyway, no, because I just think that, I don't trust kids to wipe their butts.
I mean, I'll speak from firsthand experience from my child.
Well, yeah,
when I'm changing his diaper, he immediately wants to touch the butt part. And
well, I remember when I was a kid and I was getting into a bathtub by myself on my own, kind of, I would kind of squat onto the sort of top of the bathtub and turn the faucet on and stuff and get in. During that squatting position, I could smell something from myself. And I thought, you know what? And I realized I'm not doing a thorough enough job here. This is when I was really young. I'm not doing a thorough enough job here. And I went harder. But I also, but I noticed it on other people. I mean, I noticed it on magazines. I noticed it on lots of things. And then when I was in high school, I finally realized what it truly was, which was because I was playing piano and I smelled the smell, and I thought, where is that coming from? And I tried to, kind of like when a cartoon character smells something good and then their nose kind of carries them away to wherever the smell is coming from. I did that and it led me to a stool. And by stool, I mean,
something that someone's butt was touching.
Yeah, I mean somebody was sitting on, And no, I was younger than that, by the way, rant face. I think I was probably 6 or something, and maybe 7. I don't know. I just had noticed it one time, and I thought, what's that? But anyway, no, I smelled it, and I remember there was a guy watching me play the piano. I was in high school, and he was sitting on the stool, but he had left, and I smelled the stool, and its smell was so strong. And I thought, it was from his butt. And I thought, people leave poo smells, kind of cheesy poo, fleshy sweat. It's a sweaty, cheesy. It's a sort of a cheesy. It's a cheesy crack, And I thought, and I smelled it. I thought, from that day forward, I always smelled before I sat down. Although I don't do it as much anymore because.
You know what? You just got to live your life is what
you just have to live your life to some degree, but sometimes I might, not get too close, but if I can smell it and I'm not even close to it, then I'm not going to sit there probably. But
oh yeah, I know.
I mean, I remember the media resources library at the college I went to. If you wanted, you could watch movies in there, and people were sitting in these seats for long periods of time.
Oh, yeah.
Those seats stunk because they were soakers.
They are absolutely.
They were fabric seats, but I've been in places where they were not soakers. I'm talking wooden benches, and people who've sat there, they get up. I'm not the only one, and you didn't have to put my face next to it. I remember this other guy came by, and someone had sat there.
A wooden bench could be I would argue that a wooden bench could absolutely serve as a soaker. It's kind of porous, yeah.
Uh-huh. Well,
but even
I remember somebody saying, "Oh, what's that? What's that stink? Did somebody step in poo or something?" And I thought, no, I know who it was, and they were sitting there, and they sat there and left. But anyway,
I remember one time we were at Disneyland, and we just a really very brief anecdote.
No, actually, it was California Adventure. Actually,
no, I was gonna say we went on the People Mover. And you know how they have like these benches that are facing each other? Well, we were getting in, and the person who was sitting on the opposite side of the side.
We were.
I
know exactly what this is, Laura.
They were wearing those very high sort of shorts that have stripes on the side.
I know this memory, by the way.
And I remember seeing on the bench a straight up
condensation
sweat mark.
It was a condensation
from
the butt crack. It was a butt.
It was
condensation.
A butt leak on the actual hard plastic bench, and I thought, if stink gas is ever going to be a thing, it is happening right there, and you can not only smell it, but you could see it.
You could see it.
I think I did for some reason decide that it might be a good idea to take a whiff, even though I could see clearly there was something happening there. And yes, it was very much confirmed by that.
First of all, we all saw it. Our cousins there all saw it, and then we first of all, it was not People Mover, Laura. It was the California land.
For some reason, I felt like it was People Mover.
I'm pretty sure it was some sort of maybe the roller coaster there, but I remember we sat in a way where we squeezed into this in a way that we
the one side
unnatural, so that we didn't sit in that seat, and then we had to squeeze onto the other side or something like that.
It was actually very reminiscent of karate, and I won't say any names, but one person who would definitely leave marks on the ground after doing some sit-ups.
Oh, really?
Yes.
After doing that butterfly technique that you do when you're stretching, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
when you hold,
exactly. You put your feet together and your knees are out.
You put your feet together and then your heels are to your crotch, kind of.
Exactly.
And then your knees are out, and you're kind of.
Let's just say he left a butterfly mark.
Let's just call it the butterfly effect.
Let's just say stink butt and cheese crack and bush stench. And by bush, I mean the smell of a dirty bush. And I don't mean that of like a crotch bush. Like, I'm talking about, for some reason, this was a real prominent smell during our karate years. I would smell this kind of almost leafy, sweaty
a leafy
smell.
Brown. Sort of a leafy brown.
And it reminded me of like a bush mixed with a sweat crack. And
well, for me,
that was just flying high.
Well, there was a fart that happened in our class. I won't say what the name of the fart. I won't say what the name of the fart. No, I mean it was a recurring fart. It was a recurring fart. I won't say the name of the fart.
There was a famous fart that would go around frequently.
There was a well-known fart that would recur.
That would make appearances.
That would make appearances throughout our karate careers, and it had a smell of. It smelled like a greasy beard mixed with burned rubber mixed with fish.
Yeah, Chode's put it pretty well. Tush bush.
And that was a smell never to be forgotten. But anyway,
never forget.
But what's this? What's this new picture? This Gemma Leslie picture. Let's take a peek. Is that a new kid picture?
Look at that.
Let me see this.
Oh man, I need to find a kid picture of myself.
Okay, that's fun. That's cute. That's a new one.
Yeah.
We only do kid pictures here, but
oh yeah, Killer Tofu. I just want to say it wasn't like a patchouli smell. I actually do enjoy the scent of patchouli every now and then, but no, this was a very different kind of bush.
I don't like patchouli, but
I like it. But yeah,
it's sort of more of a bushy.
The bush patchouli is more of an armpit sort of. I feel like it calls to mind out of an armpit.
More of an armpit. That's more of an armpit green, but in this case, we're talking more of a bush. We're talking about more of a bushy brown.
Yeah.
The smell is that of a bushy brown.
I would have to agree with that, yeah.
But anyway, let's start. Let's start, eh?
Yeah.
Should we start?
Sure.
Okay, let's start the show. Welcome to the Chicken Coop. My name is Brent Weinbach.
My name is Laura Weinbach.
This is the chat show that we do here on YouTube, and we have a segment every episode.
YouTube.
Sometimes in the beginning we had a couple of segments. Now
what if we called it YouTube?
YouTube.
Just saying. Carry on. Sorry. Go ahead.
What if we called it? Yeah. What if we started our own site? How comes? Why is?
What if we start our own site just called YouPoo?
What about it was called Poo
Poo?
What if it was called Poo Poo?
Or what if it was called Poo Tube?
Yeah,
Poo Tube?
Poo Tube. What if it was called Number Tube? Or Number Tube? What if it was called Number Tube?
Oh, number tube. Yeah,
Yeah.
good work. Yeah.
Numbertube.com.
That's actually very, very clever. Yeah.
That's clever, isn't it?
It is.
Numbertube.com.
Right.
That's pretty clever. You got to
It
admit,
is
Numbertube. On this week's episode, we're going to do something. Well, okay, this is what we were thinking. We were thinking that we would basically. Okay,
sorry to interrupt you real quick while I have a second. Is that cool? I got to do this quick. No, for no reason.
Sure.
No specific reason. I got to do this real quick.
Okay, and just how's your butt, by the way?
It's on fire, and it's
Okay.
well, whatever. We'll get into
Or
it.
should we say, how is the anus of the chicken doing right now? As our dad would have called it during dinner time.
It's somehow loose and swole at the same time. I don't know, but
loose and swole.
So
whenever
anyway,
we'd have chicken dinners, he'd be like, "I'm gonna eat the anus now." Carry on.
Well,
Sorry.
someone like me would appreciate that.
Yeah.
But so
Sean McNulty's confused.
McNulty.
Oh yeah, Sean McNulty said
WTF
is super chat. I think one might. Yeah, he might need some.
Oh, okay.
He might need some schooling over here. This Sean McNulty.
Okay, I got it. So while I'm here, actually, this is a good point. I just wanted to talk about poo poo, but okay. So super chat is this function. It's a way to tip the show. I don't think you guys know about this yet. Super chat. What you do is you click the $ in the chat window. I got a little video here. Let's check this out. So you click this $, excuse me, pick a super sticker, super chat. Oh, I might have to go. No, I'm good. And you drive up that dollar amount and you hit buy and send, and your thing gets all highlighted. You know the drill. That's how you do it. We good?
Amazing.
Oh, okay. We're good.
I thought you were just left to go.
Yeah, no, I'm back.
But yes, super chat, and yeah, you do the thing, and it looks like this. Thank you, Kimball, right there.
Kimball Slice.
455.
Wow, look at that.
There we go.
Demonstrate.
I do have
Kimball
one in,
Slice.
but
You do?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever?
No. If I had, I would tell you probably. But anyways, so anyways, that's the super chat. I'm gonna go now.
Hey, thanks a lot, Chicken Jessica.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it on this diarrhea of all days.
Yes. Yeah, it's
on this diarrhea.
The diarrhea is on purpose. I just want to say that. We'll get into it later. Right.
Well, there's a lot of it ties in a little bit to the theme of this episode, I think. But okay. Chicken Jessica's gobblers. We call them giblets over here, but yeah, that makes sense. They are, I guess, gobblers. Well, they are gobblers, especially for this month of November. But so it is the month of November, right?
It is.
And actually, let me just say this. Well, okay, it's the month of. Now, you know what? Let's start. Maybe we'll start the segment. Why don't we just say this? Why don't we say what we're going to do for this episode is we're going to look at we're going to break down a music video. Should we just say that? And and then I'll explain what that music video is when we, after the segment intro, I guess. Right.
Okay. I want my black TV.
So I forgot to say the segment is called Hen TV The Box, and we break down a music video. And for this installment, we're gonna do well, look, it's November, isn't it? Right? And it's also I don't know if it's like this where you live, Laura, but it was raining today. I mean, it was raining today and last night, and I think it's going to rain tomorrow.
Whoa. Did I just see something crazy?
What?
Wait, look at Gemma Leslie's profile pic. Was that
Wait a
my
second.
horse done something?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What's going on here? I don't like that. I mean, it's cute, but I also don't. No, my horse is a nice horse. That makes my horse seem scary. That's okay. Have fun with it.
So
but that's cool, actually.
It's November, it's raining, and we thought perhaps we should just break down even though it is election day eve, or whatever. Okay, whatever on all that. Instead, we thought, why don't we look at the music video for November Rain by
being that it is November.
Guns N' Roses, being that it's raining and it's November, and it's now November. And so, look, this is a little risque of us, and by risque I mean it's a little risque because, you know, whenever we play these music videos on the show, there's a risk of it getting shut down or shutting down the stream. If that happens, sit tight, okay? It'll let us back on, and then we have a backup plan for that. Actually, Chicken Jessica, do you want to explain the backup plan?
All right, here's the backup plan. You announced the song. Okay, yeah, November Rain. We have the original video. We'll play very quietly or maybe muted.
Very quietly.
Very
quietly. And then we'll just really go. We won't play it too long of a segments. We'll just cut little frame by frame almost or something. You know?
Right. Okay, so the backup. Okay, so if the stream gets shut down, like Brent just said, it'll come back. Then
so sit tight. Don't go anywhere.
Sit tight.
Okay?
Sit with those holes real tight, and then
put those butt plugs in and just sit tight.
And then so the backup plan is to play audio of diarrhea noises. And no, it's I found an interesting cover of the song, and I synced it to the video, and then I flipped the video just in case. So that's the backup.
So
but
it's going to be a reverse.
Get a taste of that in the after show anyways, I think.
Yeah, because it seems like it's going to be that's kind of funny anyway.
Kind of funny.
But so basically, it's somebody's cover that Chicken Jessica synced up to go along with the video.
That's funny. I was about to say it's almost like a Shreds version, which, like, if you've seen those Shreds videos, this kind of sounds like that. But go on.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then flip the video. I'm sorry, I'm just repeating exactly what you just said, but flip the video. So hopefully that would trick, you know, the powers that be into thinking that we're not infringing anybody's copyright or whatever, you know. So that's what's going to happen. All right, guys. Again, if we get shut down, stay there. Okay. If we get shut down, you stay there. We'll be back.
Stay down. No. If it gets shut down, stay down.
Yeah. And don't get back up until we say so. No, we'll be back. Okay.
Just stop, drop, and roll over. Just kidding.
All right. Okay. Let's bring the video up. We'll be very careful. Volume's going to be really low on this, and we'll see what happens here. Wait, hold on. Pause it. This is really interesting. I can't even believe this, but Stephen Guy says that Trump said that November Rain is the greatest music video of all time.
Wait,
that's kind of interesting to me. The fact that I can't imagine.
What the heck? He likes music videos. Like
I can't even imagine Trump liking music at all. He doesn't seem like he would be
like
into
one of those
music.
people who doesn't care about music.
Right. He seems like somebody who doesn't care about music, which there are people like that. You know.
I mean, did you see his inauguration like ball dance or whatever? It was so bad.
What do you mean?
Or when you know how they have some kind of big party where they do they have a band. He was trying to get a band and he couldn't get any like good bands, so he got somebody that I can't remember who it was, but it was not somebody very good. And just the whole thing just seemed very. It was like him dancing with Melania, and to just this, I can't remember who it was, but it was just very cringeworthy and terrible. And he was like, "Isn't this band just great?" or something like that. It was really funny.
Wait, and then this Korth is saying he likes Steve Reich. I can't even believe that, actually.
Oh, that's definitely some.
I can't imagine Trump
joke.
being into minimalist classical music, 20th century minimalist classical music. I can't even imagine that. Imagine Trump going to, a Philip Glass concert or John Adams. I can't imagine it.
Yeah, I just think that it's probably.
I can't think of him as being a music appreciator. He doesn't seem like a.
I'm sorry to pop in. I think that most people think that's a joke, but I looked it up, and on Pitchfork it says Donald Trump on Steve Reich. He's a great example of an innovator. Jeez,
I can't imagine Trump as a.
I wonder if he paid somebody to help him say that, like help him be like, "Who are some interesting?"
Or maybe he just said, "I want to sound cultured. I want to sound cultured, and I want to sound like I know about the arts." So and they say, okay, don't worry, I got you. I got just the guy. He's going to make you sound really multifaceted. He's going to basically say you like this 20th century classical composer, Steve Reich, and also Guns N' Roses. Have you heard of Guns N' Roses? There's a guy named Slash in it and a guy named Duff.
And Axel.
And then this other guy named Axel.
Like, who did he listen to in college, I wonder? I mean, I wonder if he was like into music during his youth, or if he just sort of thought, okay, I should probably have an opinion about music. Somebody help me. Help me come up with some names here.
Imagine Trump being into Zydeco. You know what I mean? There's accordions and stuff, and he's all kind of dancing around to it.
I could actually see him being into that.
Imagine Trump wearing one of those straw kind of Cajun hats,
I could see him being into that.
Really? I can't.
In a way, I could see him kind of,
I mean, I don't know. Jay Ron says, big fan of the Village People. I don't know if that.
Yes, I could see Trump loving smooth jazz. I could see him I could see, because they always play. I don't know about them.
No, he's joking. Joe's just joking because
he's joking because
I like smooth jazz
in his hotels and stuff.
It'd be funny though if he was into video game music. I mean, imagine Trump talking about The Adventures of Hawaii High School or Alien Soldier or something like that. Imagine him talking about Twin B3.
Yeah,
I try to do the Trump impression. Okay, I can't do it. Anyway.
Brant Face says Trump is a huge Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum fan. That would be so awesome.
What if Trump was
almost vote for him? No.
Yeah, if Trump had really good taste in music, maybe I would vote for him. He does everything else what he does, you know what I mean? He incites the riots and all that stuff.
He likes
but he likes Fawn Fables, I mean, hey, you got to vote for. I mean, imagine a president.
What would Fawn Fables think if they knew that Trump liked them? Would they be like, I guess he's actually not such a bad guy?
Well,
would they be like, I don't want this person?
Okay, get this. What if Trump was a big fan of my comedy or your music, Laura, or whatever?
No, I know.
What would you think? Well, if he, I'd be
like, maybe he's not a total idiot. I'd be like, he must have some intelligence.
Okay, if Donald Trump gave you the biggest endorsement of all time, but he said you have to vote for me in exchange for that, would you do it?
In all honesty, no, hell no. No way. I couldn't because there's so many things that he's done that I feel like are so detrimental to
yeah, I guess so. But
people in general that I feel
like what if this
if he were endorsing me, which would give me a much bigger platform to sort of become, recognized by people and be familiar with my work on such a bigger scale, that maybe that would actually be a good enough deed by him to humanity, because then people would have my influence and that would be good. And then people would therefore become better people.
Well, there you go. Trump is
could actually pretty much override all of his misgivings.
Trump 2024, as long as he promotes our comedy and music.
Foxtails Brigade, and we have a deal. No,
actually, what if Trump was just into the Chicken Coop?
That would be very interesting.
That I can't do a Trump impression. That Chicken Jessica is so funny with her diarrhea. The diarrhea is hilarious. Or something like that, The diarrhea is hilarious. The diarrhea is great.
No, he's like, the diarrhea, that's good.
Now, Chicken Jessica, explain to me what a super chat is. I don't know. Anyway, all right. I wish I could do a really good Trump impression, because there could be a lot of fun things you could have him say. You know what I mean?
Could be. Yeah, could be.
Okay, let's get this party started here with this November Rain video, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Pause it. I mean, I just want to pause it just because I'm afraid of.
By the way, for the record, I haven't seen this video in years, probably decades.
I don't know how long it's been since I've seen. It might be the same for me too, actually. Yeah. So
first off, what is that chicken hanging there in the middle? Is that the silhouette of a chicken, a dead chicken? Wait, what the hell? It's a body.
Oh, that is weird.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
Wait,
what is this like headless man?
Look, you and I
is
know
that a
what
headless
happens.
man? Like sculpture?
It's one of those people.
Dancer?
It's dapping. It's what do they call that? Dabbing? What do they call that when they do this? derping or dapping or something? What is
I
it
feel like
called?
they're doing this. It's
Yeah,
like a
what is that?
man
It's
doing
called
this.
dapping or something? Or what is
I
that
thought
called?
it was like a male ballerina or something.
What's that called when people do this? They do this move now, It's what is it called?
I don't know.
Dapping? Is that called dapping or something?
Not quite sure, but wow,
It's called
look at
dabbing. Okay, it's called dabbing. DAB. I know that.
Look at that rockin'
Oh,
font.
dabbing? Wait, hold on.
Now that's
So
got to be
this
the
is what's going.
handwriting of
I
actual
kind of
self.
I do remember what happens in the video. So I take it this is the whole thing's going to be a flashback, and this is the aftermath. This is him being depressed about.
Okay,
what
but
happened.
is that a dabbing man in the background there, or what the fuck?
Well, it's
that
a
is
headless.
such a weird thing.
Well, first of all, it looks like a headless.
No, it's a dancer sculpture.
Well,
Is
it's
it?
I think
it's the
I
male
think it's
body.
Wait, hold on. Can we wait? Hold on.
that a
I'm
male
afraid of
form?
this video. By the way, I'm so afraid of us going a long time on this video. I mean, having it play that long without stopping. Actually, wait. I think you need to turn it down a little bit too. Actually, Chicken Jessica, it still seems kind of loud. I think.
Wait, yeah. Can we just get a good glance? Like, let's just get a good shot of that of the font, because it's very interesting.
Also, can I just see what was on his dresser as well?
Look at how it's so funny. No,
November. There's no, the E's are just 3 lines. There's no, backbone to the
right. I know that's very that's so rock and roll, dude.
Well, it's also it's.
Do you think that's like Axel's handwriting?
It looks like me. Could be, or it could be Duff. But it looks like a Japanese. Anyway, all right. What's well? Let me see. What's on the counter? I just want to see if what is on there. Obviously there's some sort of alcoholic kind of liqueur.
Beverage.
There's some sort of liqueur there,
kind of
and then
short-rimmed pepper mill.
Kind of short man.
No, it's like a short-rimmed pepper mill to the right of the drink, and a man dancing on the table, so to speak.
Oh, is it an ashtray or this drug? He's obviously down and out. He's bummed.
It looks like those legs are hoofs, actually, on that man.
Actually, it looks like first of all, it's a baby. It looks like a baby. To me, it looks like a headless baby doll. And it also kind of looks like the doll is wearing some sort of high heel slipper without the high.
I'm seeing it as like a hoof of some sort.
Oh, yeah, a hoof. Yeah, okay.
Or some kind of cleft-toed pig foot.
Yeah, you're right. It is a pig foot. Actually, the whole thing looks like a pig hand or something.
If you look at like a pig hand
or something, like a lobster hand or something like that too.
But it's such a weird thing. Were they thinking, oh, this is a fun decorative piece that's like maybe it's a lampstand base and without the shade? I don't know. I'm just really trying to figure this out.
It is weird. That
maybe we'll find out.
It's kind of sick, to be honest. It's sick. He's got this decapitated baby stuck on a pole. A pig head. You stick his pig head.
A decapitated baby with a pig foot.
It's a head on a pig pole. I mean, it's a headless baby on a. It's a headless baby on a pig pole.
With a.
What movie is that from? And what movie is that from? Well, that's for the listeners.
Head on a pig pole.
I know that's for the listeners. Anyway, all right, go ahead. Right. Pigfoot. Pigfoot. It's like Bigfoot, It's like dabbing. Look at the dabbing man.
What is that?
I know that. Oh, it is a leg. Oh, now it really just looks like
it's a male body dancer. It's a dancer.
It's a dancer.
Is it a male headless dancer?
And it's
We're
maybe
gonna find
one
out
arm.
if we keep watching.
It's actually. It looks like a very kind of unfortunate man who's lost things such as a foot and an arm and a hand and a head.
Oh, right. No, but is he unfortunate, or is he merely an artist doing a piece?
Was it Jesus on a cross?
Jesus didn't have that big of thighs or that big of a butt. I mean, or that curvaceous of butt,
Jesus didn't dance like that.
No, this is a curvaceous body.
I'm sorry. That just makes me think, did Jesus ever dance?
Doubtful.
Imagine Jesus dancing. Imagine him dancing. And also imagine Jesus being into Steve Reich and Guns N' Roses.
I could totally see him being in all that.
Really? Jesus Christ?
Yeah, he likes everything.
Really?
Yeah, he's a man of the world.
Can you imagine Jesus Christ kind of, really digging some music, from,
he'd be like, this is
from the, the turn of the century, and by turn of the century, I mean the turn of the millennium, or the, what I mean, or the turn of the, whatever,
the 21st century,
or I mean, I guess I picture him
21st.
Sorry, I mean around that. I mean, do you around? Let's just say 20 AD, right? You see
some
20.
Okay, sorry. You mean
20 AD or something like that. You imagine him just watching some group ensemble play, and he's thinking, "That's good right there." Yeah, I can't imagine Jesus thinking that.
I could see him going. I could see him going. This is beautiful, beautiful. They're all beautiful.
Oh, look! Wait! Axel just took something off. Why?
Because he wanted to show you that he had. He wanted to get a flash of his naked body, but then he needed to robe.
He's wearing a cross, I believe.
Are we not going to find out about this headless dancer? Is it just sort of a piece that they decided to slip into the background and think we wouldn't notice? Okay, keep going. Wow, they did not address it at all.
Wow, that's a real wide angle lens right there. So this is some kind of concert hall, huh? Oh, wait, hold on, back up. Let me see. What's the scene there? That's the orchestra, but there's also a scene right there. Is that the scene that was being depicted just now in the bedroom?
I think it's going to be some dancers on stage while Guns N' Roses rocks out November Rain.
My question
they're having
is,
the whole production.
That background is the same color.
It does look the similar color, but
it almost looks like that could be where the bed takes place.
Are they doing a theatrical reenactment of the whole thing?
Something like that.
Let's take a look.
Wow, that person had a watch on. Okay. Yeah, it is like that. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's just a concerto.
It's a live show.
It's a concerto. Concert. It's a concerto. Yeah.
I don't remember this part of the video at all.
Really? I guess I do. I mean,
not really. I remember just the wedding veil and the really short wedding dress and the slip. I mean, when she slips and we'll talk about
Axel was pretty bummed. Oh, here we go. This is that sort of chapel in the middle of nowhere kind of a thing.
Wait, that's so weird. We're never going to find out about that male dancer. Okay.
We might. Maybe the lights turn on at the end and reveal what it is.
I really hope so.
This is that chapel that's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, this is where they were going to have their wedding.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, so he's playing piano at the concert and at the chapel in the middle of nowhere?
Where they are going to get married, maybe. Where they were going to get married, maybe. That's my guess. I don't know. But that place looks cool, though. I'd like to
Pulp Fiction of music videos. I'm thinking Kill Bill of music videos.
Right, it reminds me of Kill Bill.
It reminds me of Kill Bill, kind of, actually.
Continue.
Oh, okay. Look. That's a Jesus right there.
That was a different Jesus.
That might have been the same Jesus. I mean, it might have been reminiscent of that.
No, that's the church talking right there.
Can you take over, Brent?
Yeah. I saw your message. I saw a private message from Chicken Jessica that said pee-pee and poo-poo coming up. Oh. All right. Let's see here.
Continue.
Did Jesus have a twin?
I don't know. No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. As if that one that was hanging in his bedroom was the same.
Sorry.
Is the twin brother of the other one, of this one.
Yeah, his twin brother decided to take up dancing. His true passion was ballet. Continue.
Any thoughts on these performers here?
They're, we got a Wolfgang in front. I mean, that's not to say that he resembles Amadeus, but he just looks like his name might be Wolfgang. I'm just saying. That guy looks pretty young, though, to be honest. He looks like he's about 18.
Uh-huh.
No, okay. They want us to think, okay, they're doing a serious concert hall type of arrangement here. They have a full orchestra. Let's go. It's serious.
Look, that's the twin. That's the twin of Jesus. Oh, look at that person.
Oh, it's Anton.
Yeah, I know. It looks like Laura's husband, kind of. Also, Laura's husband plays violin too, so
he just does some conducting on occasion.
Now look at these people; they're really engaged here.
No, they're serious players, and they're trying to play the right notes. They're like, "Don't fuck it up." If they do, they're gonna get fired.
Axel's going to fire them.
They're going to have a dinner with their families afterwards and go, I did play in the November Rain video. It was pretty fun, I have to admit. It's one for the books.
I'm just trying to pause this a lot.
The back of Anton.
Look at somebody's flicking the camera off right there.
No, they're not. They're doing this.
They're are?
Like, yes.
I think they're kind of more like this. Look.
No, they're doing double.
Look, Laura, like this. Side. Look, they're going like this, you know?
They're not.
You know what I mean? Like this.
I know what you're trying to say, but I don't think that's what
can you see
what
I'm
yeah,
doing?
like this,
like
right.
This. No, like that. Right. They're like, here, look, they're like this. They're like this.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
But wouldn't it be funny if they were going like this?
You want me to blow you up?
Yeah, blow me up. Like, see how I'm like? It kind of looks like this. Oh wait, no, like this. Wait, sorry. How do I do it from their perspective? It looks like they're going like this. Like, yes.
Oh no, maybe they're going like. I know
just,
they're doing.
Just watch. What? Look at it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, go back to see.
Maybe they're thinking they're trying to squeeze his head. They're thinking, oh, I can squeeze his head. You know, they're kind of with doing the perspective thing.
There's no way for me to do it. Oh wait, yeah, that would be it. Yeah, there's no way for me to do it from the perspective I'm seeing it because you got it flipped. All right, whatever.
Well,
Continue.
I did it. I almost. Oh no, because they're flicking off with their other hand like that. See, that's what they're doing. Look at what I'm doing. That's what they're doing.
Let's keep going. Go.
Okay. Maybe they're saying that Axel has a small nis.
He's gonna talk about it.
This intro. I remember this intro is long though, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it's very long. It's
is Slash smoking at this concert hall?
He always smokes during.
That's not allowed. That's not allowed at the concert hall.
That's his thing.
Actually, the conductor right there is kind of annoyed right there that he's smoking. He's going, look, he's going like this. Watch. Is somebody smoking in my concert hall?
I feel like he's conducting and then he's going.
Yeah.
You know, he's like shooing this.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, that conductor is probably a rocker too, and he smokes at the same time.
I don't think so. I think
probably a smoker.
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
Wait. That's fake though. You know?
It is, but it would be a cool place to be if it was real.
Oh, look at that cloudscape.
That is escape, isn't it? Look at this guy.
Oh, I just realized that Chicken
He's
Jessica's back. Okay, you can take over, Chicken Jessica. Ooh, is that Duff raising his armpits? He wanted everybody to smell those armpits just now. Is that Duff? He goes, I am Duff. Smell me.
Smell me roar.
Smell me roar. Okay, go ahead. I am Duff. Smell me roar. Okay, so this. All right. Oh, those were the players at the wedding and stuff. At the wedding, not the concert hall.
Hold on. Here's what's happening right now. We're seeing like the before, during, and aftermath of the wedding. So the opening shot was the aftermath. He's bummed.
That's after. No, I know. No, this is bummed that she's gone.
Yeah, this is bummed that she's gone.
No, I know. He takes drugs and all that.
And he buys dancer paraphernalia.
And he's got that kind of decapitated dancer heads.
Right.
Yeah, crane kick. That's funny. He's about to do the crane kick. That's actually really funny. You know the crane, Laura, from Karate Kid?
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know that move? That's what he's doing, actually. Anyway. Oh, you want to see the crane kick? Oh, you got so close to it. You might as well, I guess. Look at Duff go. No, it's right before that. Duff is going to go. Where is it? Whatever. Who cares?
Look at Amy Winehouse is in this.
Oh, yeah. That did look like Amy Winehouse, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That was before she was famous.
That was like...
Laura and I saw Amy Winehouse before she was
at Coachella. No, Coachella was like... She was already.
She was pretty big. She was on the smallest stage though. She wasn't as big though as she would get.
From what I understand, I actually just listened to a podcast about her. I think that her album Back to Black had already come out at that point, and that was really like what she kind of had overnight success with that.
Yeah, but she was on the smallest stage at this thing, and it was also and even though the stage was packed, I mean, or the area was packed, the audience was packed. But it was this. They did have her on the smallest stage, so she wasn't at the height of her career. But Laura and I saw her. She was pretty much blowing up at that time, but still not super big. And it was actually really good, as I recall.
Oh yeah, she's great.
He's twisting and turning. He wants to call a gangster party line. Oh, it's a funeral at the. Oh, is that a funeral at the?
Oh, that was a
stage?
rock and flute player, flautist. Look at her;
Right.
she's all
Wow.
rockered out.
Right. Now, did they make her look like that? Is she a regular Philharmonic person, or did they? You know, what I mean, which came first? You
I
know,
know.
the
I
rocker
wonder if
was-
Axel was like, "Can we make her a little more rock, please?"
maybe she was a little square looking. You know, she had some
Right.
glasses and her hair was pulled back tight. And Axel said, "Can we do something with this?
He's
I'm
like,
just
"Could
thinking."
you give her sort of a Madonna look, please?" But it's funny because the rest of the freaking orchestra, it does not look very hip. You know what I mean? Most of them are pretty serious, pre-Winehouse type of looking people.
Pre-Winehouse.
Continue. Oh yeah, Madonna learned flute for this. I guess that's what happened.
Okay, we got to really be careful there now that he's talking. Oh, he's got cigarettes on.
What does he have
Oh,
on this?
is that a reefer? Is that a reefer?
I think it's a lighter and a cigarette
and a blunt.
holder.
I think that's a fat ass blunt.
I don't know, but it could be.
Wait, I think that was a fat ass blunt right there. I think he's about to smoke a fat ass blunt, isn't it?
I don't think that's a blunt.
That looks like a blunt.
To me, it looks like a cigarette holder with a cigarette.
That doesn't look like a cigarette. That looks like a wrapped big. That looks like some Cheech and Chong
style
level.
I don't know about that. No, it doesn't. But it's funny how
you smoke. But you smoke bud. Hey, you smoke bud.
Now this I remember.
Right, it's
really
this sexy,
short wedding dress.
Sexy wedding dress. Yeah, I mean, it's just
that's a model. She's a model.
She's a model, I guess. Yeah. Models wear dresses.
Now they're
like
in
that.
this church. What did they get married in multiple churches?
Well, the whole idea is I think that chapel. No, pause it. I think I understand what it is. This is what it is. Look, that chapel, that one in the middle of nowhere, that's the chapel in his mind. He's kind of stuck there. You know what I mean? In his mind. You know, I mean, I think that's a mindscape kind of. And I think.
Oh, maybe that's just how he feels now that she's gone. Like.
Well, now that she's gone, he's thinking.
Okay, that's where he is mentally. That's where he's mentally. The opening scene is where he is physically.
Yes.
And this is where he wants to be.
Well, no, this is just
where he
was physically. Where he was physically, and then what about the concert?
Look at these casually dressed wedding goers. Look at that girl on the.
Yeah, I know. Are they wearing? Are they appropriate?
Yeah, that was.
Are they wearing appropriate clothing for the wedding?
Fairly inappropriate, to be honest. Wow, it's not even packed.
Wow, you would imagine that
it would have been. Imagine that Axl Rose's wedding would be fully packed.
You would have imagined that Axl Rose, of all people, would have been packing for his wedding.
Right, packing.
I mean, it's kind of interesting to me that Axl of all people would have it at a church. Even I mean, that's kind of interesting.
That makes sense to me.
This seems to be a Christian wedding. I mean, that's interesting.
I think that it totally works for him.
You think that guy's a rocker? That guy, or not that? I mean, the other guy. That guy, is that a guy a rocker?
Yeah. Obviously.
No.
Yes, he is.
I don't think he's a rocker, but I do think he could be.
Looks like he could be a Beastie Boy that went wild.
I think he is. No. I think he could be spotted at the Guitar Center, but I don't think he's necessarily a rocker per se.
He's a rocker, and that guy. Oh, never mind. Keep going.
But okay, I'm scared. I'm so scared of this getting shut down right now. But anyway, okay, go on. Who's that, Duff?
I mean, I really liked this song. Whoa, back up. Wow, look. Oh, for a second, I thought her bridesmaid was just wearing like a bikini or something.
And you would think, by the
bikini.
way, wait, where's her bridesmaid?
Look at that one woman in red walking right behind her.
Oh,
although you would think the bridesmaid would have been on stage before her.
Yeah, you would think that.
Usually the bridesmaids go on first.
That's what I thought.
Wait, so they have this holy choir on the right, and then these.
Also, look at Slash is the best man right there.
Where is he the best man? Oh,
right
yeah,
there. He's standing right next to Axl. Yeah,
he's best manning it
That's
up.
so funny because even as a best man, he has to wear his trademark hat.
He does. But I wonder if he's also smoking a cigarette right now. By the way, can I share a very quick, funny story, really quick? I played at a wedding somewhat recent, like last year, and there were these people there, and they were very kind of, I don't know where they were from, but it was a very fancy wedding, and people were, dressed in their best. And it was the father of the bride was a very sort of intense guy who was really, really uptight towards the people who work there, and he was like yelling at them because he wanted to have good service.
Who is this? The father of the bride?
Yeah, the father of the bride. And anyway, I'm thinking, man, they seemed pretty, I have to say, like fratty kind of people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the bridegroom's party was one of the first to walk on the the whole podium thing. And one of his bridegrooms, they were all dressed. It was very fancy, like I said, wearing super stylish kind of like Armani suit type of
Axl Rose style stuff.
Axl Rose and Slash type of stuff. No, but this one guy was walking up full tuxedo. I looked down at his feet, and he's freaking wearing Adidas tennis shoes for one thing. Okay,
I thought you were about to say he was wearing rubber thongs, but go on.
No, he was wearing Adidas tennis shoes. But this was the craziest part. They're doing the ceremony. The officiant is like, love and marriage is a splendid thing. It's something to be taken seriously, and it will stand the test of time, and blah 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 blah. He's going on. Meanwhile, the freaking bridegroom wearing the Adidas sneakers. I see him in the middle of this fancy wedding, ridiculous over the top wedding, and I see him go like this. Zoom me in one more time.
Blow up on her. Yeah, blow up on her real quick.
They're like, marriage is a serious commitment that you are making to each other on this blessed day. Meanwhile, the bridegroom is going. Like he's in front of everybody, as if no one was gonna notice that he just ripped a giant hit off of his stupid, whatever it was called. What are those called again? Or what are they called?
Vape devices?
Vape pen. It was a vape pen.
Yeah.
He was basically trying to sneak vapes in the entire time this ceremony was going on. It was an outrage.
That's much more déclassé than the tennis shoes, I would say.
Well, I would say it's definitely not as classy as Axl's hat, but I mean, it was just really funny.
No, I think Axl. I think look, vaping trumps déclasses anything that.
Well, it was like vaping on right in the middle of their ceremony while this was all going on. It just it didn't even make sense. I was like, why does he try? Does he think that no one's going to see him just totally rip a giant cloud of smoke in the middle of this ceremony that's going on? It was just so preposterous. But by the way, I would have to say that whole crowd seemed very much like a Trump type of scene.
Oh, really?
So, hey, maybe Trump does like me. I don't know.
Aren't you afraid they're going to see this right now?
No.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Don't press play yet. Don't press play yet. But I just want to say, someone said something really funny though. Who was it? I'm looking for this. Wait, go back to the previous shot. Yeah, soccer pizza said this. He goes, "Chick behind her is hotter IMO."
Well, I was talking about the chick behind her.
But that's a funny thing to say that you can't even see her, and you just chick behind her is hotter in my opinion.
Her dress is all just like very sexy looking. I mean,
it's just funny to me. I mean, it's just funny that you just chick
behind her.
A chick behind her is hotter in my opinion. And by the way, why are you calling him a bridegroom? It's just a groom. You mean, right? Then the bridegroom. What is that?
Oh, right. No, I don't know why they call it that. They call it that though. I don't know.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do call them bridegrooms.
Oh, really? I thought you were messing up. I thought you were messing up. But anyway.
No, it's a term.
All right, go on. Sorry. Actually, let's get a look at this girl.
Interesting that wow. Okay, hold up.
Wait hold on a second.
Axl is going for a sort of 1700s.
He's looking like
matador type of approach here.
He looks like a matador.
He's wearing his full matador regalia.
Wait, first of all, he's wearing a sort of a ruffly sort of blouse, a ruffly
blouse is a sort of
it's a nod to the 18th. It's a nod to the sort of it's sort of the 18th century. I feel,
well, 18th
or maybe
century,
maybe 19th century, maybe 19th.
Sort of, I would say it has a bit of a Baroque appeal.
Well, it has a sort of a rococo.
I mean, French aristocracy kind of look, but mixed with a Spanish matador's
jacket.
Got
the Spanish matador.
And 1980s, just like hair metal band.
Actually, though, he also looks like an Eastern prince. You know what I mean? I mean, of some Eastern, sort of nation. You know what I mean? He looks like You know what I mean? Or two as well, as I'm saying. It looks like a matador.
That is definitely a sort of
But he also looks like he's the Prince of Jakarta.
The tails.
The tails. Yeah.
That's a French aristocracy type of man of the court type of figurine. Well, the ruffled shirt is a very sort of Jimi Hendrix.
You know what? He is going for.
They were always calling back to the 1800s.
He is going for Interview with a Vampire, but as I recall, wasn't
Interview with the Vampire came out after this.
It came out after this, but yeah, I mean, he definitely.
Well, Interview with the Vampire is like.
But Bram Stoker's Dracula was maybe around this time.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm pretty sure that came out after this.
Well, anyway, if you just put circular glasses on him, those kind of circular sunglasses,
then he would
look
be pulling
like a
off
vampire.
a Gary Oldman does vampire type of look.
He would be any vampire, I think.
Well, I don't think most vampires wear the circular glasses. That was just a Gary Oldman sort of twist.
Yeah, imagine wearing a wedding dress where that's all high like that.
Well, I thought that was the coolest wedding dress at the time.
Oh, you did?
I was like, wow, who's wearing wedding dresses like that besides her? And she totally makes it work.
Now, what's also interesting about this whole thing is it almost seems like it's based on a true story or something. You know what I mean? Like,
right. It's not though.
Like this really happened, but it's not.
Or did it? Or did it?
Rampface says Interview with a Vampire was inspired by this scene. Actually, that's a fact, and you don't need to look further into it.
Wait, what?
He's saying Interview with a Vampire was inspired by the scene. Actually, that's a fact. And you don't need to look further into it, as if to not, not to disprove that, basically. Anyway.
Right. No, you're right.
Look at this Slash.
Yeah, Slash. I've met him.
Axel slash Duff.
I've delivered pizza to Slash, just for your information. Nope. I mean, carry on, but.
Okay. Look at him all smoking and stuff.
Right. No, that's his look.
That's just a little. Okay.
Look at this prince.
He's
a Spanish prince.
Wow. He's a sort of Spanish but also he looks like he might be from Flanders.
Well, he's also definitely rocking it up with this outfit. He's like, I am going to go full regal rock regalia for this wedding. And I don't care what anybody says.
But he also just decided to not shave for the special event, which is kind of interesting.
No, I think he said, I want to leave a little bit of stubble to capture
I think he thought to himself,
the naturalness of the moment.
Duff is Duff, but me, I'm Scruff. If Duff gets to be Duff, then I get to be Scruff.
Right. Well, look at the priest, though. He's like, these two are so in love. I'm so honored to be joining them here today.
That priest looks like the kid in Kindergarten Cop who says his dad looks at vaginas.
Oh, right.
His dad's a gynecologist or whatever.
He goes, boys have penises, girls have vaginas.
Yeah, and his dad's a gynecologist or something like that.
Right, right.
He looks like that. He looks like somebody, actually.
Right. So do you think that they're in Rome or something?
I think
or are they at the Rainbow Bar?
I think they're at the Rainbow Room, I think.
It's called Rainbow Bar and Grill, by the way.
It's so funny because, Laura and I grew up around this place,
Oh, totally. That's inside of the Rainbow Bar and Grill, by the way.
Back then,
that's what it was like back then. It was all rockers that's crazy. Like that. I mean, that was such a scene.
Back then, there was a huge billboard of the Marlboro Man.
Right, Marlboro Man.
The Marlboro Man, whatever.
Marlboro Man.
There was a huge cutout, kind of, of this cowboy, on Sunset Boulevard.
Look this is how they met. They're just hanging out, smoking at the bar.
Smoking blunts, Back when you could smoke inside the bars, remember that?
Right, yeah.
Whoa, what is he wearing? Ocean Pacific? Is he wearing a hat that says Ocean Pacific on there? That's an OP hat, Ocean Pacific.
Well,
or is it OBP? It's a reference to you know me,
Right, that song.
It's so this is so funny right now, by the way. They're all hanging out.
It's also funny that he's wearing a baseball hat.
Well, it's also just funny that they're all sort of. They thought, okay, we're gonna show us all kind of hanging out, having a good time at the Rainbow.
This is a very rock type of scene over here. I mean, This is a classic '80s rock scene, and I actually thought it was cool for sure at the time.
You thought this was cool?
Yes, definitely.
It's a MAGA hat. That's what MAGA hats used to look like in the '80s. Anyway, this isn't even '80s. This is 1990. But anyway, Oh, he's not wearing his hat, by the way. So he you know why he's not wearing his hat?
He takes it off sometimes.
No, because he has respect for the Rainbow Room more than he does the chapel, or whatever.
Or because he's like, dude, my bush is getting really hot right now. I think I need to finally take this hat off.
Wait, oh look, some girl's wearing his hat.
The girl took
it off. She's wearing it. Yeah.
She's like, can I please try on your hat? He's like,
she goes, oh my God, I'm such a big fan of the Alice in Wonderland. Can I try that on? Can I try on your Mad Hatter hat, please? I love Mad Hatter. I love Alice in Wonderland. He goes, yeah, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. That's what his face was saying.
No, I feel like he's going, he's like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, go back to that face of his when he's smiling. Go back. Yeah. Watch this, right? Coming up, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the caterpillar. That's funny stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cheshire Cat. Yeah. And then look at OP. Look at Axel's going. Oh, did you see that? She's doing the Alice in Wonderland thing. She's doing the thing with the Mad Hatter with her hat. You saying? Do you see that? Slash. Do you see that? Whoa, that guy had armpit hair. Press play. Look at that. Is that Duff?
Yeah.
Duff has got scruff, actually. Now that I'm looking at it.
Duff has definitely got scruff.
Man, I've never seen Slash so happy, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Slash is always
of course he's happy. He's happy because he's with his future wife in this scene.
Slash?
These are the good. Oh, not Slash. Sorry, Axel.
I'm saying Slash. I've never seen Slash so happy.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I mean, he actually is a pretty happy guy when you watch him. I've watched interviews with him, and he's actually a much more.
Oh, really? I thought he was more not a laughing type, But
you wouldn't think he would be, but he is.
They're kissing and stuff. But wait, you know what? It was
it's very rocking.
There was one shot that was kind of funny there, but I know we're kind of taking too long here. But this one guy kind of waved the waiter over, and I thought it looked kind of funny because he looked. Yeah, can we get some service over here? Is what it looked like here. Go back a little bit. Is this? Wait, it's coming up maybe after this or something. There's that guy right there. Look at that guy. He's kind of an Italian looking.
Bring another drink over this way.
Oh, I thought he was kind of more.
That guy does not get bottles.
Can I order some raviolis or can I get some raviolis over? Can I get some fried raviolis over here?
I wonder if he's like the unattractive manager. Oh, sorry, guy. I didn't mean to be rude.
I don't think he's unattractive necessarily.
Well, he seems like the kind of guy who's like, okay, I can get you guys a couple of chicks from the audience if you want, and I might find one for myself. And those girls are. This is actually something that really happens with a lot of bands, and I won't name names, but I know some bands that would do this. Their managers every single night of their tours would have to go into the audience. This is part of their job. Go in the audience and find 2 hot girls to bring backstage that basically the lead singer could hook up with every night.
You talking about the Cottonmouth Kings?
I'm actually talking about a band called Dumpster Funk, but that's another story. No, I'm not.
Wait, you talking about Uncle
Cottonmouth Kings, are they still doing their thing?
I don't know.
No, it's this is a band I actually know though. Kind of.
Look what Gemma said. She goes, they go, he's hotter than Brent's like, he's hotter than the bride at IMO.
Did Laura play with KMK, Joe?
No, but what's funny is...
Hey, I'm going to just leave that up in the air.
No, let's leave that up in the air, yeah.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes.
Here, look at this. He's really... Look, that guy's an actor and stuff. I've seen him, I think, in something,
It's so funny because I feel like Axel's jacket is like a little too big for him.
It is a bit big.
It's pretty baggy on the top part.
Wait, go back to the what the priest said just now, because I want to just
look how baggy his jacket
I want to see what he said just now. Wait, go back actually to that wide shot real quick. I just want to see if we can see the hot girl that is the bridesmaid. Is she in that shot? No, you can't really get a good look at her, but I do still see Slash there on the side. Okay, go on. What is he saying? What is he saying? Let's mouth that out. Any lip readers
like,
here?
Do you save this take?
Wait.
For the video, or are we going to save another take for the video? He's like, do we save this take for the video or save another take for the video?
Yeah. Are we saving this take?
He's like, because I actually just busted a huge fart and I didn't know if that would make it into the audio and if not, then let's keep this one.
Did you guys roll cut? Because I just cut.
He goes, did you save that take? Because I just farted.
It does look like he says farted just now, actually. I think he's saying, do you have the ring?
Slash is like, oh shit, the ring. I think I left it at the Rainbow Bar and Grill.
Do you have the ring? And
He's like, I think I left it at the bar at the grill, meaning the Rainbow Bar.
I think I left it at the Rainbow. Oh,
he was like, I think I left it at the Bow. Can I just run over there real quick?
Oh, wait a second. I just realized, this is November Rain and then Rainbow. I mean, there's something there.
I know there's something there. There's definitely something there. Oh my God.
There's something there.
There's something there for sure.
Look at him.
And the guy priest is like, oh shit.
Why did they leave Slash to be? Why is Slash the ring boy? I mean,
Slash is the best man.
I know he shouldn't be dealing with a ring.
I mean, he's the best Slash. I should say.
Also, by the way, Slash.
Do you think that Axl was like Slash? I want to ask you a really important question and favor. Would you do me the honor of being my best Slash at my wedding?
Also, do you think that
my best man? Would you be my best Slash?
Do you think? I bet you the ring is in his hat. Wouldn't you say?
Right, it's gonna be in his hat, hidden.
Watch, this person is saying, they're saying, is that Duff? You're going, hey, that's the whole band sort of standing by as the other brides and grooms or whatever you want to call them.
Bro. Oh, he's got it on his gloved hand.
Wait, what?
He's got a gloved hand on it. And
why is he wearing why is he doing that? Oh, I guess he's wearing a glove so as to not get germs on, or not get any oils.
To show his rockin' stylings, basically.
Well, I thought it was also sort of to not contaminate the ring.
I don't think they were thinking that intensely about contamination. Trust me. No, I think he's gloving it up because he's a biker and stuff.
Is that Duff?
Yeah. Look, Slash is smoking.
That's wrong of him.
Isn't he?
In this holy place,
Well, that's a cigarette coming out of his hair, isn't it?
Duff is a germaphobe like Trump. It's actually not not contaminated. Duff just didn't want to get. He didn't want to get the germs on his hand. He didn't want to get
Slash's contaminations on his.
Right.
Okay, Slash put that other places besides his fingers. All right. Anyway, carry on.
It's funny also that he has it on his pinky, right?
Kinda. Well, he's got other rings on other fingers. In case you couldn't tell.
Oh, I just realized he's not there anymore. Okay. I'll press play. I'm just looking at it. It's funny because I think that he probably feels pleasure kind of pulling this off his finger.
Well, he feels pleasure getting it pulled off his finger.
It'll be funny, actually. I'm saying that. What would be funny is if he farted when that happened. He's like, here, take the ring here. And then he pulls it.
Pull my finger. He's like, here, pull my finger.
Here, pull the ring off my finger. That's why they call me Duff. Now you know why they call me Duff.
Slash is definitely smoking his signature cigarette. Do you think Axl was like, yeah, man, go for it at the wedding? It's totally cool. As far as the cigarette goes, he's like, oh, I'm not going to tell you not to smoke your signature cigarette at my wedding.
Wait, is Duff wearing a choker?
Yes, he is. And Slash is wearing an unbuttoned white shirt. Oh my God. Wait, whoa.
What?
Slash's shirt is tied in a knot at the bottom. Oh my God, that is really funny.
That's a bit of a revelation, isn't it?
That is a revelation.
Oh my God. You're right, Laura. That I had to see it for it to sink in, but you're right. He's wearing a
That is so funny. What is he doing?
Why is he doing that? Yeah.
Because that is just, oh my God. Because he thought, well, if I'm not going to have the ring, I may as well tie my shirt at the bottom, leave it the rest of it open.
But that is
if I'm going to be the ring boy, I may as well dress the part.
It's just an interesting choice.
That is an outrageous choice.
Look at that guy; he's all happy now. The priest,
Look at his little pinky claw. Look at Axl's pinky claw. Look. Oh my God, I can't believe.
Oh man,
we got a
new member by
that
the way.
That was a showcase for that piece.
Right, is that? Oh, that is the Matadors. So he's got the pinky. Oh, is that for cocaine?
No, that's just a kind of a look, They had that back then.
Right, it's just for scratching, I guess.
I would have worn it's for scratching his nose.
No, for scratching his butt, actually.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, look at these people. They're kind of thinking it's funny. Oh, they thought that whole debacle with the ring was funny.
No, I think they're like, wow, this is amazing.
That actually kind of looks like maybe a relation to Slash, maybe. I don't know. Whoa. What's this? This guy's wearing a kind of similar... He's kind of got an Adam.
Well, he's wearing sort of a French
colonial. He's got a
revolutionary
kind of look,
kind of coat of arms type of look.
Yeah,
black coat.
Is it
black coat meets red coat?
Is he saying you're married? Yeah. Oh, kiss the bride. That's what he's saying. Kiss the bride. Watch. Go back.
No, he's saying kiss the girl. Da na 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 na. Don't look back. No, I'm just kidding. On your own.
He said kiss the.
Wait. What did the priest say? He was like, "You can do it now."
He said kiss the bride, but I think you should make up your own thing, though. All right, go on. Whoa! No. Go back. Let me see that.
I think he was like, "Kiss the fucking bride."
Exactly. Go
and
back.
Axel's like, "This is totally my kind of wedding."
Right, let me see what the priest says here. Say it.
Oh no! He goes like this. He goes, "Kiss that shit." See? Kiss that shit. Oh, bride.
Right. Oh, bride. Wait, look at
maybe he was like, kiss that shit, and then Axel was like, huh? And he goes, bride.
Right, but also, you know what? But when you do screen kiss, you're not supposed to use your tongue like this, and they have their tongues in here.
Oh no, they would definitely do.
Wait, do you think this girl really went out with Axel?
Well, they are gonna do all kinds of stuff like that at this wedding. I mean, they're gonna probably consummate this at the wedding.
That's so kind of hardcore in a way, that shot. I mean, that's a little obscene,
No, it's totally rock and roll.
Whoa. Go back to that, guys.
This is just a total, I mean, this is a coach and horses rainbow rune type of scene over here. Oh, look, another model and a rocker type of guy. Who is that guy?
She's a model? She's not a model.
She's someone for sure.
I mean, I'm not saying she can't be a model, but I don't think she is one.
How do you know she's not a model? She might be.
Because she doesn't seem tall enough to be a model.
She is. She's sitting down. They're sitting down.
Oh, right. Maybe. Oh, yeah. This part's really funny. Slash goes off and does his own thing, no, they
have to walk off. They all have to walk off.
No, but he kind of does his own thing and does his solo, I think,
No, this is part of the whole thing.
No, he looks so epic. He looks so epic, though, the way he is going down the aisle by himself. You know what I mean? He's kind of epic. He's such an epic kind of guy in that way.
Well, it's interesting because they obviously didn't have any parents giving them away. It's like, oh, yeah, my best men are going to be, the person giving people away is going to be the band, of course. But I think, didn't I hear that they hated each other?
Who's Axel and Slash?
Yeah.
Maybe. So what's the question, Logan Stimmel? By the way, we should wrap this up, I guess, pretty soon, and then we'll finish this on the after show debrief, I guess, which Fran will get to check out. And we'll talk about new member. Well, whenever there's a new member, we got to make it good for them. So hopefully the after show debrief is going to be exciting and fun.
Right.
Go on. See, but wait, pause it now. Now it transferred to it transferred to the chapel in their minds, I guess,
I guess so. Unless
answer to Logan Stimmel is yes, I did, yes.
Oh, this might be the chapel where they had to have the funeral. Maybe.
I think it's more of this is a metaphysical place, I think.
Could be. I don't know.
But Logan. I was a fan of Long Potion Castle long before, doing that. But anyway, okay. Why don't we stop there then? I guess, or should we stop here? Is this a good stopping point?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, we're gonna get into it more. We're gonna finish the video. We'll see what happens. Who knows what happens? Is hey, look, he's alone in the bed, so some kind of tragedy maybe happens and she disappears, or does she leave him for somebody else? Does she leave him for Duff, or does she leave him
Yeah, what's
for
gonna happen?
what's
November
happened?
rain.
What
What does
happens? And
when you hit November rain?
Yeah, what does that mean? Rain, November rain. What does that mean?
Does it mean
And also,
rainbow
and
room, or
is
does it
Slash
mean
is Slash walking out of the chapel to, kind of just collect his thoughts, or is he doing it to
was there a gunning? Was there a shooting in the chapel just then? Just like he
rip a
killed
heavy
Belle?
solo?
True. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Yes.
What'd you say? Is there a shooting?
Yeah. Is he walking out of the chapel because there was a crazy bloodbath that just happened? Was there an epic bitch
Was there
piano
a
solo?
shooting?
Was there a crazy guitar player in there that just totally put Slash to shame? And he was like, I cannot top that shit. I gotta go. I don't know.
I gotta go solo. I gotta go solo right now.
He's like, I need to go practice.
I bet. I mean, Slash must have thought he looked pretty cool when he was walking down the aisle by himself.
He definitely thought he looked cool. He was like, I'm so glad I wore my not tied shirt and open for this. He's like, I'm so glad I went with the tying of the knot at the bottom of the top rather than just a button down.
Rather than tying it at the top and leaving it open beneath that.
I'm so glad I did a knot tie button down rather than a t-shirt slived into the neckline, pulled into sort of a bra shape.
I'm so glad I left my top hat on, and just,
and then the rest of my top hat exposed.
Yeah.
My top exposed.
Right. Yeah, Slash was embarrassed about fumbling the ring, so he needed to excuse himself. He fumbled the ring, and then he just thought, oh my gosh, I gotta leave, guys. But hey, have a good rest of your wedding. I gotta go.
What if Slash got a diarrhea attack? He's like, I need to excuse myself. Would Slash ever say that he got a diarrhea attack? He probably would. I could just see him at the Rainbow Room being like, oh, one time I totally did get a diarrhea attack. No joke, guys. So funny. But
would Slash ever have diarrhea? Do you think Slash ever had diarrhea?
Yes.
Well,
and I think he wears his top hat while he goes to the bathroom.
But imagine rockers like that having diarrhea. That's just really something.
I mean, they definitely have them.
Anyway, guys, look, if you want to continue with us, we're going to finish this video, and it's November rain because it's raining, at least in Los Angeles, and it is November rain. It is November right now. And if you want to do that, you can become a member. And the way to do that is there's a button on the bottom of the video to the right, and it says join, and you click that, and you can join 2 different tiers. One tier just gives you access to the after show debrief, which we do right after the main show. And it is, and you also get these little icons that you can use if you want, that we drew ourselves. No big whoop. I mean, whatever. And then we also have you get these little badges too, whatever. No big whoop, but we drew them though. That's the kind of one neat thing about it, I guess. And then the tier 2 is, you can see behind the scenes stuff, and we kind of do these little meetings and we kind of talk about stuff. And actually, on the one that hasn't been posted yet, but it will be posted probably tonight, Laura talked about her 10th or so birthday and some kind of funny stuff about that in that. And then also there's a monthly ringtone which hasn't come out yet, because Laura, I got to do a new one. The one I was going to do originally, the ringtone for this month was going to be gobble gobble motherfucker, but then I realized I was kind of stealing that from Mina Mencia. They had a sketch that did that exact line. So anyway, I'm not putting that out like that. But anyway, check this out. The link to the after show debrief is right there and Chicken Jessica just posted that. And it's also in the description of the video. And if you go to the playlist, that reminds me of something. But if you go to the playlist for the Chicken Coop on here, you can see all the past episodes, all the past debriefs are all on there, and the behind the scenes stuff is on there too if you're on that tier. So we'll see you all there in a little bit, and otherwise we'll see you next week at same time, 6 p.m. Pacific time on Monday. And yeah, we're gonna all initiate Fran in this new when we go over the debriefs. All right, all the regulars, we're gonna initiate Fran. Okay, when we go over there, and that's how we do it. So let's head over there. We'll say goodbye. The show is the Chicken Coop. Thank you to Chicken Jessica for all your help. And my name is Brent Weinbach.
And I'm Laura Weinbach.
And see you next time. Bye-bye.